y'all. It is your favorite teacher, Miss Burrows, back again.
Short, huh? No, I don't want to. No, it's okay. No, I can't. No. Like, why is that so hard for some? We ain't doing this no more. So now that it's the end of the self-sure, you can.
Hey y'all. So I'm just gonna jump right in because so throughout my entire life, let's start from the beginning. From as far back as I can remember, I used to love to lock myself in the bathroom and sing and dance. I can really sing, or I always feel like, I sounded good. Okay, so as time went on in my life, people would tell me, girl, that sounds good. Because, you just slip up a little bit, you start getting comfortable, you sing a little something, and somebody will overhear me and say, ooh, okay. So then that would make me feel good. And I can remember one time we lived in Terrence Hills, Oak Cliff, Texas. Okay, we were sitting on the stairs, me and my sister. I was sitting on the stair below her. She was sitting on the stair above me. And I said, you think I can sing? And she was like, let me hear. And so I sung this song, I don't remember. And she said, mm-mm. And I said, dang, for real? I thought I sounded kind of good. And she said, mm-mm. And ever since then, I have always been just kind of like, oh, I don't know if I sound good. I thought I did, but she said I didn't. So I don't know. And don't get me wrong, there are some times where I try to do something or attempt something with my voice and it don't work out. And I'm like, ooh, that don't sound good. But I hear something in there. Okay, so I have a people anxiety type of thing. Y'all, I can literally, not have to talk to anybody, but walk in a room full of people and I will start getting anxious. I'm learning to be confident now and more sure of myself now and more like I can just be myself and I don't care what people say about me. I'm starting to be like that now. But before, I was not like that at all. I always overthink. I always think about what people are saying about me, what people think about me. Are people laughing at me? Are they talking about me? Are they cheering me on? I always think about that. That's just... So now in my life, I still think about it, don't get me wrong, but I've just learned how to control it. So I don't dwell on any of my little silly, I shall call them. I don't dwell on my little thoughts. I don't dwell on them a lot, so it's easy for me to put it out of my mind. But I'm still really scared and really anxious and nervous around people and when I have to be put on showcase. Okay. So singing this song, y'all, I've been now, since I'm getting more confident, I've been singing again and I'm like, okay, come on, boys. I be hearing something back there. So there were other songs that I kind of had the urge to feel like I want to sing this song. But this particular song, when I heard it, I just knew like, that's about to be my song. That's about to be my song. Y'all, I can't even make this up. I would be afraid to get up in front of my classroom when I was a student and talk to my classmates. I could not get up in a room of, I don't even know how many people to make myself, I'm just going to say 200 people maybe? In a room of 200 people and sing, do the one thing that I feel so, or not one thing, but one of the things that I feel so insecure about. And I'm putting myself out there. I prayed about it like, God, is this it? Am I tripping? Is this what I should be doing? Because I'm scared, Lord, but if this is what you want me to do, then I'm going to go for it. And at every step, I was just like, is this what I'm supposed to be doing? Oh, my God. Okay, if this work out, then it's got to be, And sometimes I overthink too much. Like, was that really a sign? Was I just making all that up in my head? I don't know, y'all, but this just flows so perfectly. So anyway, y'all, I'm practicing, rehearsing a song. I'm going over it with my coworker. I'm listening to the song over and over and over. my kids, my niece and my nephew, they all getting mad like, Zang, how many times we gonna listen to this song? I'm like, I gotta get comfortable. Yeah. Okay, so fast forward. Okay, so fast forward to Wednesday practice, right? I'm all like, okay, I got this. It's time for me to get up and sing in front of the choir. I'm shaking and I'm out of it. Okay, but I don't feel like nobody laughing at me and people cheering me on. So I'm like, okay, I guess I do sound good. Okay. So now my coworker said I sound good. He was like, okay, I heard a little something in there. Okay. I sung in front of the choir. They're like, okay. We heard a little something. So I'm feeling pumped up, okay? I'm feeling pumped up, y'all. I'm like, okay, I'm doing this. This is what it is. I'm doing it. Fast forward to Sunday, okay? I got my cute little fly dress on. I'm having some wardrobe malfunctions. Other than that, my morning goes great. I even make it to church, okay? I made it to church before the time I was supposed to get there, y'all. Everything was working out perfectly for me. I knew. Thank you, God. This is my day. I know it's my day. I know that this is about to go perfectly. Still, I got the bubble guts. Okay? But I'm reminding myself, God got this. Because, hey, if he told me to do it, he going to put me through it. If he put me to it, he gonna put me through it. I think it goes something like that. But y'all get what I'm trying to say. So that's what I kept telling myself, okay? We rehearsed the song. I feel good about it. I can't really hear myself singing, but the little that I can hear, I'm like, okay, I think we're working with something, but I hear my nerves. So then here comes the performance, okay? I'm immediately shaking. I'm immediately shaking. But y'all, I go up and I'm feeling nervousness, and it's almost like I wasn't even I was somewhere else. I don't even know. So I just kind of start off slow. I think I'm doing good. I'm like, okay, I could do this. I'm not looking at anybody or anything in particular, but I'm still telling myself, I could do this. Y'all, I'm up there pumping myself up like, hey, you getting through it, girl. You halfway through. You almost through. Take your time. Keep going. And then I stumble a little bit. And then I'm like, okay, relax. You got this. Relax. I start trying to move and everything. And then I hit this high note. Y'all, I practiced with two people, two different musicians. And I was like, I don't want to hit this high note. And both of them was like, well, baby girl, if you don't want to hit the high note, you don't got to hit the high note. So I was practicing to not hit the high note. But then something came over me when I was on that stage and I attempted the high note. Okay, so in the moment, I was like, ooh, that felt good to let out. It felt good. After I finished singing, I felt like I did that, okay? Not as in like, hey, I did so good. I did that. But it was more like I did that. I did it. I can now say that I sung on the stage in front of everybody. And it's so crazy because at the moment, I felt relieved like, oh, I did it. But it wasn't until after I went through my little emotions. I'm going to tell y'all about that in just a second. It wasn't until I went after my little emotions and my family and my close friends are, they letting me know like, but girl, look at the progress. You got up on that stage and sung in front of all of those people when you have barely sung and more in front of more than 5 people in your whole 31 years of life. But you did that day. Okay, so now the more I say it and the more I think about it, the more I get excited about it. Like, hey, you know what? I did do. I was trying to say I did, though, and then I was trying to say I did that. But then, hey, let me make up my own word right now. we continued the song, y'all, okay? And after church, of course, I have to leave early because my baby, y'all, gets a little sick. It was his birthday and homeboy he ate a lot of junk food. Okay, but hey, don't judge me. It was his birthday. Okay, so anyway, I end up having to leave church. So I'm feeling like, hey, okay, I did good. My sister sends me a little clip. I'm like, hey, okay. It ain't perfect. It's not perfect. But hey, it was my first time. I tried, and you can hear up in there a little bit that I got. Okay, I heard a little song Christian. I can hear it. So then later that day, I realized that hey, my best friend has not texted me, and she should have been done cheered me on by now. So I text her, and we get to talking, and she like, yeah, did you hear yourself? You got to see it? And I'm like, no, they already put it up there. I'm gonna go look at it right quick. Y'all, I go look at the video. I can't even watch the whole thing because I sound so bad. I turned it off. And I was like, wait, who lying? I felt so betrayed, number one, by everybody saying, oh my God, you did such a good job. You did such a good job. I'm like, why would y'all lie to me? I text my mom and my sister like, why didn't y'all tell me that I sound bad? I would rather y'all love me by saying, girl, don't do that no more. Not for you. Not for you. Okay? And both of them calling, reassuring, like, no, girl, you sounded good, blah, blah, blah. But still, I'm like, dang. Was this person talking about me? Was this person laughing at me? And then the pastor, y'all, said something about like if you join the choir, make sure you can sing. He said this later in the service. It was unrelated, but it was later in the service. And then one of my family members or close friends that I was talking to kind of put in my mind like, oh yeah, I heard them say that. And now I'm thinking, and then that started me thinking like, dang, was he talking about me? Was he trying to say I can't sing, so make sure you can sing in the choir? Y'all, I immediately got under attack, okay? I started having so many thoughts flooding me. Number one was embarrassment. I was so embarrassed with myself for getting up there and singing and being vulnerable and falling on my face. And girl, why did you do that? You should not have done that. This person is probably laughing at you. This person was probably looking at you like, girl, if you don't stop, this person was probably over there chuckling, texting her. Like, so many things started to flood my mind. Even the thought of, okay, I can't go back. And y'all, I love my church. And I love being in the choir. And those thoughts started to like come on me heavy. And even this morning, if you caught my story, I will share it again. If you saw my story, I was saying that the thought of today and recording was making me feel anxious and was anxious. It was bringing all of my nervousness back, my anger back, my fear back, my insecurities back, and all of that. So, y'all pray my strength. I just wanted to tell y'all about my singing journey. Now, I still want to continue. Me going up there and not doing well, it does suck and it does hurt. And when I think about it, I'm like, dang. But now I know that I need to start practicing on my voice. It's some vocal things that I need to work on. It's some breathing things that I need to work on. So now I know. And I bet you next time, because there will be a next time. I don't know when it's going to be because I'm not going to lie. I'm going to have to, practice and build myself back up because I don't want to fail. But it is going to happen again. So I know that when it happens again, it's going to be amazing. It's going to be amazing. You feeling me? You feeling me? Mm-hmm. So that's that. And I want to leave y'all with, if I as shy as I am, as insecure as I know that I am on the inside, although y'all might not feel that or see that a lot of the times, I have grown and gotten a lot better. If I sit here and just keep focusing on the wrong things or the bad side, I'm going to start feeling down and all of that other stuff, talking myself out of stuff that's going to make me happy, make me feel good, stuff that I'm supposed to be doing. So the message here is to look at your growth. You might not be where you want to be, but I promise you, you're better. If you've been working and you've been trying, you're better now than you were before. So keep on doing your thing. You got this. Okay. If I have not already shown them, I will put all of the extra videos that you need to see at the end. So stay tuned. Thank y'all for listening.